What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, I wanted to talk on my good friends 4SOULS, talking on their 1 year anniversary of their YouTube channel and a plan that I have for them, or for their channel. And it's a bet. It ain't even a plan. It's a straight up bet. So earlier today, let me just get into the beginning of today, right? So earlier today, I texted Priscilla just randomly. I was just like, I started thinking of it. I'm like, hey, you know what? That'll be a good challenge for me to, get their channel to 1,000 subscribers and stuff. And I already got the tools, so it's all about posting the content and stuff. But anyways, and then I know we're almost about to, they're about to get fully vaccinated at some point in time, I think in the end of this month, and I'm gonna get fully vaccinated in the beginning of next month. So yeah, we're gonna be probably at some point in time, you're gonna see some content from us. That's what I need to do. I need to work on the Among Us videos that I've been working on for I don't even know how long now. But anyways, so 1 year ago today, actually no, hold on, then got distracted talking on all these other different things. So earlier today, back on today, right? Back on today, then I'll get back on a year ago and stuff. But anyways, so earlier today I text Priscilla and I said, hey, I'll bet you guys, okay, that I can get you to 1,000 subscribers before the year is over. And if I manage to get you guys to that, y'all gotta get me like a big thing of Red Bull or something. It was something a bit, knowing them, they're gonna probably go all out and stuff if I do something like that for them. But I told them, I was like, if I get you guys to 1,000 subscribers before the year is over, then you just owe me a bunch of Red Bull and stuff. And so Priscilla was down for it. And then I was just like, okay, well, I was thinking it was going to be something wild. Maybe by the time they hear this episode, I'm like, no, you guys can come up with something wilder. Like, I'll go out and do some wild stuff if I don't do it and things. And then y'all just have to try again next year to get you guys to 1,000 subscribers. But no, so myself was like, okay, so what happens to me if I lose the bet? Then it was like only one Red Bull. So I'm like, that was kind of heartbreaking to me, because I'm like, dang, I'm like, I really want like a big giant thing. I mean, I could just go out and just get it myself, but I'm like, I ain't gonna be one of them crazy wild people that be like, oh, I bet you like $20,000, you guys, like, no, I ain't gonna do that. And plus it's me that's getting them. So I'm like, I just made it like a friendly bet, something that we could just, I share some Red Bulls with them and stuff. But anyways, so before this year is over, that's what I want to see. So if you guys are hearing this episode, I don't care if you know them, I don't care if you don't know them, subscribe to their YouTube channel, okay? That channel is actually linked onto my main channel. Hold on for a second. Let me just, make sure of it real quick. My friends you should subscribe to. So yes, I got their channel. Their channel is number one underneath the it's like underneath the channels tab on my main channel. So yeah, you could go to you could go to their channel and subscribe. And it's like currently they're at 144, but I know that they can get to 1,000. I know that for a fact. And that's why I wanted to lead into, talking on these guys like the 1 year I've been watching their videos and stuff. One thing for sure, I always knew that these guys was entertaining. I always knew it. And that was one thing before them creating their YouTube channel. I will always tell Priscilla, I'm like, you should get into YouTube. You should do it. And we kind of like did some sort of content on YouTube before they created their channel. But I would play zombies with her, and then we'll record some videos and stuff. Other days, I know that we're gonna be playing for a long period of time, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to do like maybe a couple of videos, and then just for the like remainder of it, because I'm telling you, that is my zombie partner, okay? Carol and Daryl, but in the real life form. I'm telling you, like, she taught me everything I need to know about zombies, and so I definitely will have to show some appreciation and stuff, and let for when she hears this, I'm like, hey, you helped me out a lot with zombies. I didn't know that there was missions and stuff that you had. I was always that one that was just killing zombies. I was just doing stuff just to get the numbers. I was like, I wasn't doing any of the missions and things. That's probably why my friends, every time, like now when I think back on it, that's probably why I can never find my friends when they be going out doing stuff. I'm just going around shooting and killing zombies. They probably all like, hey yo, what's Tyler doing? Like, why is he not killing those zombies? What is he over there doing, like, shooting? That I go down, I'm like, hey, can you guys come over and revive me and stuff? I'm like, I'm down all the way on the other side of the map and stuff. But anyways, yeah, she taught me everything I need to know about zombies. But anyways, so I still remember this day like it was just yesterday. Like, this would be a day I would never, like, this is when, like, the excitement in me, you know, like when a little kid, like, let me think of something that little, you know, like when a little kid, like, they go in front of Toys R Us, like, we going back to like the early 2000s and stuff, which I miss extremely. But anyways, you know, like that feeling you get when you're a kid and then you're in front of Toys R Us and then your parents say get whatever you want to get and stuff. That's how I felt when 4SOULS, well, when Priscilla, when she texted me saying that they had just created a YouTube channel. And I was like, a part of me didn't really want to believe it. I'm like, so, like, is it like the ones that y'all had before? Like, you know, you guys just only, like, subscribing to my channel and show support and stuff, or, you know, like that? Or is, like, because I didn't want to believe it. I'm like, nah, no, you guys didn't. I was out. So, it was funny because I was out. And then when she had texted me saying that, I kind of like looked at my phone and was all like, wait a minute, what? Like, no, not she. I'm like, and then she sent me the link to their channel. I'm like, oh, this is real. Oh, this is very, very real. I'm like, okay, so. And then I was like, I'm so excited. I'm thinking, I'm like, man, we about to do so much content. But then the pandemic, I was like, the pandemic was like, you know, it was actually getting more serious a year ago. So yeah, it was like last time I had seen them was on my birthday last year. It's crazy to think like it'd be because at least it would be like maybe like every few months or something. Because these guys was prior before the pandemic, they were extremely busy with painting houses and you know everything else that they got going on in their life. So they didn't even have the YouTube channel prior before the pandemic. And then, yeah, even during the pandemic, like they were still busy. And it was like, even with me, I was busy. So it was like, we could never really, you know, sit down and do any videos. Like at times, if we were just hanging out, because I know there was a few times we got to hang out and stuff probably before the pandemic. And it was like, we were just honestly just chilling, you know. So it was like, we couldn't even really have like time to, you know, record and do all. And it was even like a thought and idea. We just wanted to embrace each other and stuff and just be like, hey, you know, it's dope to just be able to hang out with you guys. But anyways, but yeah, when they created their channel, I was like, oh, this is real. And so they told me, I think they was all like, because they was nervous, and so they was like, they didn't want me because I was so ready to react to that video. Like I wish I could have recorded my reaction. I should have recorded my reaction and then just been like, hey, I'm not gonna post it until like you guys feel comfortable with me posting it. But I can't remember the last time I was like overly excited about a YouTube video. Like usually you get overly excited about a movie. Pretty much if you think of like the number one Marvel fan of all time, like when like Marvel like or the Avengers Endgame or Infinity War, whichever, you know, Avengers movie then came out, like think of like those Marvel fans and how they're excited. And like that's how I was when she told me that they already have a YouTube video up. Like I was so happy. Like man, I was rushing home at that point. I'm like, okay, you know, I was like, I need to go home. I need to, you know, I need to watch their video and stuff. So immediately got home, you know, washed my hands, you know, made sure I did that, you know, cleaned myself because, you know, I just came from outside. I was at the store. And so, yeah, they immediately watched their video. I was like, I didn't even give myself time to like be able to set up anything to react to it. But I was like, nah, I gotta watch this video. And so then it was like, eventually, then it just kept like, you know, I was honestly like, you know, I became a fan that quick. And it was funny because it was like watching that first video, it didn't even seem like, you know how like when YouTubers, when they have like that first video up, and they're like, oh man, I'm not proud of that video. I'm like, and then even when I watch like some other YouTubers, even when I watched my first few YouTube videos, I was like, I'm not proud of this. I'm not happy about this. But watching their videos, I was like, hey, yo, like, I wish that my video was like halfway like this video when I very first started on YouTube. When I very first started, because I know everybody thinks that the dog videos that are my first videos, me, my high-pitched voice, those videos, I'm like, they're not my first few videos, or they're not the first videos I uploaded onto YouTube. The first videos I uploaded onto YouTube was me recording myself playing Madden NFL 07 off of a digital camera. I didn't have no capture card. I didn't have like no gaming setup. I legit was just recording like some tackles and stuff that I did on off of a digital camera. Those were my first few videos on YouTube. And so actually prior before that, yeah, no, it was because I remember I did have another channel before that, but I accidentally deleted the email to that channel. And so, but anyways, but like my first few videos, I wasn't proud of them. And then I know when I was like trying to do talking videos, I didn't like the way that my voice sound. So these guys, they all got like, you know, they've all then reached that like age in their lives where their voices are fine and all of that. I don't know what was going on with me when I was like 13, 14 years old with my old high pitched voice. Like I think back of those videos, I'm like, why did I say anything? Like I was extremely camera shy. I mean, like the person I am today, where I'm able to just talk on a bunch of different things and, you know, rant and laugh and all of that. Like the personality that I have now on YouTube was not there like 11 years ago. But to see their first video, to see like how much they evolved just within the year, and I'm like, and then to know like their content is just gonna get better. Like it's already good. Like their content, I feel like is already in that like stage where it's like it's reached its top. But I'm like, I know it hasn't. Like that's the crazy thing about it is that I know their content hasn't reached the top. I know they haven't reached like the, you know, the like, or not even like, I don't even know like the content creators that they're aiming to be. I don't know where that's at, but I just know that their content is just gonna get better, you know. And it would seem like it was like each and every video, it always was good. Even their videos, because there would be at times when their videos like they would like something would mess up, because I know they were having like issues, like I think it was with their microphone, they were having other issues, I believe. And Zach, he would tell me like, hey, you know, we lost all the footage, so we gotta do like these like this little short video, so it's probably not gonna be as interesting. I was still interested into it. If you check, my thing is that if you check, because I have reacted to a few of their videos, you can check my reaction. There is never a time where I was all like, I didn't really care for this video, I didn't really like this video. I liked all of their videos, all of them. It wasn't a time where I was like, oh, this video wasn't good, or this video. Every video was good. Every video, even their short videos, even just like, you know, because it's their personality. It's what they bring to YouTube. So I'm like, you guys, at the end of the day, you have nothing to worry about, especially coming from me. If you guys ask me, maybe it's because I'm like good friends with them. Maybe because I always say that they're like my second family, then they consider me family and stuff. And so they're probably all like, oh, okay, well, you know, he ain't going to say. I feel like even if I didn't know who they were, and I was just to randomly come across their channel, I would subscribe to them. I still would watch their videos. Because I feel like that's one thing with me, is that I'm going to be truthful and authentic as I possibly can be. So if I'd seen them, I would have thought that their channel had like lost subs or something. Because it seems like the videos that they upload should be videos that a YouTuber, like a bigger content creator, like somebody with like 1 million subscribers, or even in the 100,000s or something. You know, like that's the type of content that they was uploading when they had less than 100. They had like some of the like top quality like gear and all of that stuff. I'm like, it's with me, it's just I knew that these guys would always be good content creators. And I don't know, maybe it was just me hyping them up and always saying like, you guys have what it takes. But at the end of the day, like regardless of whether I would have been there to, you know, if I did or if I didn't, you know, whatever. But even if I wasn't here, I still feel like that they still would have did this. They still would have been good at it, and they still would have had the same amount of subscribers that they do have. They like, my thing is like their content. That's one thing I try to like, you know, I try to explain that to people. I try to like tell people that their content should not go unnoticed. Like watching their videos, it brings me back to when I very first got onto YouTube and how interested I was into like watching content creators, and then becoming a content creator myself. I felt like I was like less interested in content creators, because there was at times where I wasn't even really watching people's videos and stuff. And then especially during quarantine, like I was just, you know, it was like me just, you know, pushing out videos left and right. So I was, at the end of the day, was just kind of like watching like videos I had already watched. Because I was like, okay, I know I'm going to react to some videos, or I just don't really have the time to be sitting down, like, you know, trying to watching new videos. So if I was just watching, like, no, these guys, like, they brought me back to the days where I was like 13, 14 years old watching YouTube all over again. You know, like, I had to say that that's the one YouTubers that I will always be a fan of, regardless of what videos they do, how short the video is. And they uploaded one of my favorite videos of all time. Like, this video, I think, will always be like in one of my top fives. But it was the birthday video that they did for me. That video, to see, like, you know, how much they put into that video, from like editing to, from getting the gifts to the editing to all of that stuff, like, to everything that they did, you know, in that video. That's one of my favorite videos, like, throughout the whole YouTube system, you know. And then, like, seeing all the other videos, the comedy skits, them sitting down telling me, I like one. Then it was like one of, like, my other favorite videos that they've uploaded was their video where they were talking on, like, the haunted places that they've lived at. And I'm like, I think I reacted to that video, and I was all like, ain't no way I would have played with y'all if I was a kid. Like, if I didn't say that in the video, I'm saying that now. You guys would have told me that there's, like, haunted dolls and doors rattling and walls that will talk to you and voices and all. I would have never, I definitely would have I've been crying. You know, like, I'm gonna just flat out admit it. I had been crying if I had to go to them guys' house. I'm like, man, like, they had been like, oh, Tyler, spend the night, I'm like, now, my mom said, like, I had lied. I've been like, nah, because you guys done told me what goes on in that house, and I'm kind of scared. They're like, no, the ghost is cool. Like, I asked them last night, they like black people. They're cool. I'm like, well, see, here's the thing. Like, I'm not, like, I don't look that black. Like, I mean, I do, but I, like, compare, like, what shade of black do they like? Do they like African black, like caramel? Because I'm caramel black. So I'm like, do they like caramel? But I'm like, you go and ask them a few more questions and so, because I feel like I'll get there and they could be like, you know what, I don't like this guy, I don't like his vibe, something ain't right with him. So I'm like, yeah, them houses that they was like talking on in that video. I'm like, nah. Then it was messed up because it was the one video where they went to the haunted hotels. I was supposed to be there, but then it was like COVID out here in Washington State was getting pretty bad, and they went to those places. I think it was in October and November, so it was like for the winter, like, COVID was getting pretty bad, and it was like, you know, we wasn't gonna take any chances because I would feel extremely bad if I, like, caught it and then gave it to those guys, and then I know that they would feel the same way if it was the other way around, where they got it and gave it to me. And I was like, you know, don't really, like, know, like, how they were reacting, and I don't know. So we wasn't taking any chances. And so they still went out, did their thing, and of course I was like, you know, I'm gonna be at home supporting as always. I don't care if I'm in the video or not. Like, I was like, you guys upload all these videos. I was only in one video out of all the videos that you guys have uploaded. So I'm like, I'm cool with that. Even if COVID was like, even if we wasn't getting our vaccines and we still, was just where they was like, because right now they're taking a break. Even if we didn't get our vaccines and they were uploading YouTube, I still would show support. Like, that's the thing. I'm like, on a sick day, on a bad day, on my worst day of all times, if they're to upload a video, I know all of that stuff would just get thrown out the window, and I'm like, hey, it's all about supporting you guys right now. I think I'm gonna leave a comment. I'm gonna leave a comment congratulating them guys on the 1 year and stuff. But yeah, those guys, they're family. You know, at the end of the day, I'm like, I know I would push all this stuff aside, because that was one of the videos. That was a video. I can't remember what video I was recording, but the video where, what was the name? I can't even think of the name of the video. They were talking on when Priscilla, she stepped in this, like, it was a straight up, like, booby trap. Somebody straight set her up. So there was this hole in the ground, and Priscilla, I think she said that she noticed it was like some plants had grew in, or is it onions? I can't remember what it was that grew in, but she said she was like, she ran over to, like, look at them, but then stepped in that hole and it messed her leg up. Left eye, oh my God. Like, the image that I don't think I still have that image. I don't know if I was like, I think did I delete it? I might have deleted it. I don't know. I don't think it's on my phone anymore. But anyways, she showed me how it looked, like, right then and there and stuff. And that, you know, just to let y'all know, like, gory stuff don't really, like, I mean, if it's stuff like that, then I'm like, okay, like, you know, she's still alive. So I'm like, all right, cool. I watched that TV show Scarred growing up. So I always was seeing some crazy, like, broken bones or, you know, holes and all that. But anyways, No, I remember I was recording the video, and this is, I just want to like tell you guys the loyalty that I like, I have towards them. I'm recording the video, and I think I asked, I don't know, like how we were talking. I don't know what it was, but it was something. But anyways, she texts me saying that she's in the hospital right now. I immediately paused the reaction video that I was reacting to, because I was doing some sort of reaction video, and so I paused it and was all like, hey, are you what's going on? Like what's happening right now? Like what's going on? Like do I need to be there? That's the second time she done scared me. I remember she said there was another time there was like a shooting that happened across, because this is when she was going to college. I remember she said there was a shooting that happened across the college. I was legit ready. I was gonna be on some straight up commando stuff, like zip line down a building, bust through it, do something. I'm like, hey yo, like, are you okay? Is everyone safe? Like, where are you right now? Like, do I need to be there? I don't have no weapons, but I'm like, hey yo, like, I will run through that school if I need to do something. But anyways, there was that, and then it was with the with her leg. And yeah, that it scared me, because I'm like, I don't know why. She just said she was in the hospital, so she didn't text me saying like why she was in. I was like, okay. I'm like, still, I'm a little bit worried, but if it's your leg and you think you're okay, then all right, then. I'm like, I will relax. I will get back to my video, but I'm definitely gonna need a breather after I'm done. I think I did take a little break from recording that day. I was like, nah, because I'm like, my heart's racing. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, it was, her leg, it was messed up. It looked like she should have been on that TV show Scarred. But yeah, I was that was the day, man. I was like, that was some day. But anyways. But yeah, I'm like, I will push all this stuff aside. Like, even if they needed help with recording or something, they needed a microphone person, a camera person, extra, or like, one of those like people in the background. You know how like in like old TV shows where they have people that they don't have like no lines? If they needed me to be that person in their video, like just in the background doing whatever, I will be that person. I will push all my stuff aside just so I can help them out with their stuff. Because I'm like, that's, my thing is like family comes first. So it's like, you obviously got to help out family with anything that they got going on. I really don't care what it is. I'm like, hey yo, it's like you guys, y'all got that lifetime membership with me, where it's like y'all get the, just all around, just that family, not discount, but just like that family person, where I'm like, I'm always gonna be there for you guys regardless. So 4SOULS, just want to know, like, y'all is some of the most chillest people I've ever met. I love you guys. Y'all is like super, just chill. I'm like, I'm glad. I'm happy that you guys became YouTubers, but I'm glad that I got to experience a lifetime with you guys. Like, that's or not a lifetime, but just a life where I'm like, I'm at my age, but y'all done came into it and stuff and done made life better and things. So, but anyways, I will talk to y'all later, guys. I don't know how many times I gotta say, I'm about to go crazy with it this year, because I'm like, I don't think y'all heard me enough last year with supporting them and shouting them out and telling y'all to subscribe. If y'all have not subscribed to 4SOULS, subscribe to them. I got a fan page going on TikTok right now. I might create like I'm thinking if I should create one. I don't know if I'll create one. I'm just thinking of creating another channel where I'm supporting a bunch of different YouTubers, but I'm like, I definitely want to support them, but I'm like, I don't know, I'm debating on it. I'm debating on creating another channel, but anyways, but yeah, go subscribe to them, go show them love, support, do what you can. I ain't gonna do my promos how I'll be doing at the end, like, oh, follow me on social media and all that. I don't care for that. Just go subscribe to them and follow them and stuff, go show them love and support. But anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.